Hello, my people. Yeah, so how are you doing? I hope you're good because the girl is fine. Yeah, so if you see me in my set, as I always say, it's all about relationship talk, sex, dating. Like anything you want me to talk about, just hit me up or just go to the comment section. Just tell me what you want me to do, and then I'll do exactly that for you. Not forgetting, happy Valentine, whether belated, whether advanced, whether happy Valentine itself to you, depending on the time you're watching me, on the day you're watching me. Like, yeah. So, how do you feel when you get too attached to someone? Do you find it real hard? Like when maybe the person does something to you and then you want to detach yourself from the person. Yes, what do you do? Do you find it real hard to actually detach yourself? Or do you say, okay, what the shame, I mean, home as they always say? Do you always pray about it? Or you are the type that, oh dear, there is nothing that is actually going to take you back? Or as for you, there you have, oh, abadaye. Or yeah, you have sympathy. You're always giving the benefit of a doubt. Yes, are you that type of person? So the name is Lami. This is Caravan of Love, and you're watching City Star TV. So we are talking about how to detach yourself from a person, how to avoid being too attached to a person, how to avoid being too attached to a person. So we are quickly going to go into it. We are going to know the point that if you feel you're too attached to someone and then you cannot detach yourself, these are some of the things that you can actually do that is going to help you not to be attached or to detach yourself from the person. So number one on the list is set boundaries. I am so key about setting boundaries for yourself. Yes. Because if you value yourself, you set boundaries for yourself. There is no way someone will come into your space and disrespect you. They say, dress the way you want to be addressed. So if you dress anyhow, people would address you anyhow. If you dress well, people will address you well. So if you set boundaries for yourself, there is no way someone will come into your space and then just misbehave or disrespect you. So recognize your emotional limits and communicate them clearly. And then communication too is key. Like I'm so key on this particular things. Setting boundaries, communication, trust, loyalty. Like some of us, we are key on it. When I say we are key on it, like we dwell on it. So like respect personal space and physical touch. Because you want to detach from the person, but yet still you are letting the person do what the person used to do to you. So how are you going to detach from a person? Like you keep on, like if maybe the person is always giving you a kiss on your neck, that person is always giving you a kiss on your forehead, you keep letting the person do that. Are you sure you want to detach yourself from the person? You are doing it, but then you still tell yourself, I want space. I want to get that space from this person. I want to detach myself from this person. But yet still, you find yourself doing the same thing that you're doing that is getting you attached to the person. My darling, if you're setting boundaries, set boundaries and communicate them clearly. If you have to do your body gestures for the person to know, if you have to open your mouth for the person to know, do it and let the person know. Number 2 on the list is prioritize self-care. Self-care awareness. Let it be a priority to you. Engage in hobbies, passion, self-care activities. Regularly assess your feelings, needs, and desires. Develop a positive self-image and self-growth. Before you met someone, before you said yes to the person, you actually had a life, you had hobbies, you had things that you wanted to do, you had things that you're doing that maybe because you're in a relationship, you had to pause it. just because you're in love with someone. So you have to pause your life just to please someone. This is a time for you to go back to all those things. Maybe if you have to go back to cooking, if you have to like do something that you're passionate about, just go back to them. Like self-care, like this, like I don't know, but then put yourself first. Like you've always been putting people first before you. You always put people's happiness before you, people's feelings before you. It's like you put the whole human being that God has created. You put that whole human being before you. This is time for you to actually put yourself first. Put your happiness first. Put your feelings first. Put your whole being first. Put like everything about yourself should come first before anything. Like onye aduane kra tema ho ansa na wate am obi a. If I have to put it like that. Like don't let your happiness, like, I want to use the right words. Don't let someone be your happiness. That even if the person is hurting you, because the person is your happiness, you cannot do anything about it. Na usugu muna oye na ofon na it's like in a nutshell, why a time? Like when people see you, they don't even desire you anymore. All because you've made one human being your happiness, that you've made some she, some he, somewhere your happiness that you cannot do without them. Please prioritize self-care. Number 3 on the list is maintain independence. Avoid losing yourself in a relationship, nurture relationship outside of a romantic partnership. Work towards personal objectives and aspiration actually. So maintain that independence. Don't depend too much on people. Even the Bible says when you put your trust in human, like Nipa be if I have to put it like, yeah, let me speak tree. Nipa de on sabesi form. Nipa will show you this thing you do some. That is what human being will do to you. But then when you maintain your steeze and composure, yeah, when you don't lose yourself, like you prioritize yourself, like there is nothing anyone is going to do that will break you. They always say that when you fall in love with someone, use your head and not your heart. Before the heart will go inside, now the head has done the work. The work has done the head. The head has done the work, the necessary work the head has to do. I don't know why my DOP is bringing out his tongue, but then we move. So like the head has done most of the work. So before the heart will come, na ejuma na head na ye no, enye dia odre no, akola boni. So maintain that independence. Like it's something that it's so key. Like many things are key to me. I don't know of yourself. Like because you're in a relationship, so you lose your entire self because you're in a relationship with someone. I'm not saying say it's a crime, but yes, it's a crime. I'm not saying say don't cherish your partner, don't love your partner, but then don't do it too much. Number 4 on the list is communicate effectively. Communication is key in a relationship. Clearly communicate your emotions and physical needs. Pay attention to other personal needs, that is desire and boundaries, and refrain from excessive texting, calling, or showing up unannounced. You see that last part? I wish it was a book you were writing inside, so you underline showing up in someone's house unannounced. They'll introduce you as mechanic. They'll introduce you as, oh, this is a student that I am teaching. Though one shocker, like Please, I am begging. If I have to go on my knees to beg you, if you know you are going to someone's house unannounced, hey, may say that is when you get your broken heart. That is the day here you chop breakfast. I know sometimes you want to, like, maybe you want to do tada surprise, but please don't risk your heart to do tada. Don't risk your heart to do it. Cause one try, Rebecca say, "Oh, that is my mechanic that is repairing my car," but yes, still you are the boyfriend. Oh, but who men in inside though? Now who should lose the men? They have the garden and they have the farm. Oh, actually, men inside. Where Waka says my boyfriend, and that is the end. We have to say, oh, that is the plumber. So it communicates your emotions clearly. If you don't like something, open your mouth and say, oh, like this one there, Charlie, I know they like him. You see that thing? Like, nah, just don't do it. I don't like it. If you don't like it, let it be known, say you don't like it. But then don't say you don't like it and 2 minutes later, then you like it. If you don't like, you don't like. Omopa, they should give you a kiss on your neck, give you a kiss on your forehead, give you a kiss on your lip. If you don't like, you don't like. Let my DOP look at me. If I don't like, I don't like. So, like excessive calling and texting. Abba. What for any pane and fakona jaye? Like, you know, we have people that will say, oh, me, I don't like calling, I like texting. We have people that will say, oh, I like calling, but then I don't like this. For me, for instance, I am good at texting more than calling. But then if I say, oh, I'm going to try to put the calling into consideration, that means that, oh yes, I will do it. But then if I say I won't do. Now what friend me now me fa braja yeah. What friend fa the sister yeah. Like, this is someone you want to detach from the person. You know, you have some people that if it's like you want to detach from the person, but yes, still you want the person to be calling you. What jale? You want to give the person space, yes, still you want the person to call you. So you yourself, what do you want? So we are talking about how to avoid being too attached to a person. How to avoid being too attached to the person. Number 1, I said set boundaries. Number 2, prioritize self-care. Number 3, maintain independence. Number 4, communicate effectively. If it is a no, let it be a no. If it is a yes, let it be a yes. Number 4 or number 5 on the list is So number 5 on the list, yes. Number 5 on the list is practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. Focus on current moment and avoid excessive worrying about the future. Yes, acknowledge and challenge unhealthy attachment pattern. Develop an understanding of your emotion and how they impact your behavior. So, you know, there are some things you can control and there are some things you cannot control. So know the things that you can control and the things that you cannot control. You know, the best thing you can do is to pick up a journal, pick up a book. Put down the things that you feel, that you know that you can control. And put down the things that you know that Adiwe Pa they cannot control. And the last thing I'll say is leave it to God. Because there are some things like you're worrying about how many children you are going to have. This is a future something. And what if you get married and then at the end of the day you are not giving birth? What would you do? So focus on the current moment. Maybe some hobbies you're doing, some job you're doing on yourself. Like focus on improving on your now. Because if you improve on your now, it will literally affect the future. You get something good out of the future. But then if you don't focus on improving on yourself now, when it gets there, there is nothing you can do. So please, I beg you, leave the future for itself. Let the future play by itself. But then focus on the things that you can do now that is going to better that future. Like, challenge yourself. Maybe there are some things that both of you used to do that you know that way it will take me back to the person. Challenge yourself not to do those things. Maybe if it is waking up, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, now you have to send him a text, or the two of you have to talk at 6. Challenge yourself not to do that. In fact, the question is, have you done your devotion? Have you meditated on yourself? Have you meditated on the word before even yourself? Like, challenge it, like do something that is, it is so challenging. Hey, you don't want to do this thing, but yes, still you have to do it for your own, like your own peace of mind. So practice mindfulness. I beg you, 2025, practice it. Like, focus on the things that you can do, and the things that you cannot do, leave it in the hands of God. Like, put God first in everything you do, and I bet you, tell me there is no God, and let me tell you a story. Please and please and please again, practice mindfulness. So last on the list is take a break. Take a break. If you have to take a break from everything and everyone, take a break. Normally I say go somewhere you don't know anyone, and then anyone doesn't know you. And you will see how amazing the turn up is going to be like. It's not turn up of human beings, but then turn up of yourself is going to be like. It's like you've put in everyone first. You've put in that person first. You've put in the person's happiness. It's like, hey, you've kissed the ground in which the person walks on. Forget all that. Take a break from all that. If you have to isolate yourself from everything, my darling, isolate yourself from everything. Like, if you have to isolate yourself from your phone, from maybe, as for work, you have to work, but maybe you take a break from work. Go somewhere. If you have to travel outside Ghana, inside Ghana, even inside Ghana here, there are places you can go to. My dear, take a break from everything. Take a break from everyone. Like, and please, they're taking a break, you are taking a break. I'm not saying take a break to go and fall in love with another person again. No. Take a break to analyze yourself. If you have to go with a journal, go with a journal. Write the mistakes you've done. Like, put down things that, like, when you come, you are going to correct all those things. But then, now you like falling in love. And you fall in love. Maybe you meet someone new, and then the person is showing you some kind of comfort. The person is giving you some kind of connection. They are giving you the connection to make you feel okay. They are not giving you the connection for you to fall in love. Know the difference and know peace. Some people will give you a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on. Doesn't mean they're giving you the shoulder to fall in love. Some people will give you the listening ears. They're not giving you the listening ears for you to fall in love. They are giving you the listening ears for you to get better. But there are some people, Jimmy and T, then you go and fall in love. If it doesn't work out between the two of you, then you say, oh, and now you've broken my heart, you've broken my heart. But as at that time, the person was giving you that connection for you to be okay. So please, take a break. So we are talking about how to avoid being too attached to a person. So number 1 is set boundaries. Number 2 is prioritize self-care. Number 3 is maintain independence. Number 4, communicate effectively. Number 5, practice mindfulness. Then last on the list is take a break, which I am so into that part. Taking a break for yourself. Please, 2025, if you have to go outside of Ghana, inside of Ghana, but then not like change environment, if you have to do that to get your mental health, please do it. Because mental health is super important. So yes, you can also go to the comment section and let me know the things you cannot the things you can do to actually avoid being too attached to someone. Yes, go to the comment section and let me know. 2025 is all about being interactive. Let's talk to each other. Yes, talk to me and I'll also talk to you. Not forgetting also following all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, that is Twitter. Yes, and please again, don't forget to also follow us on our YouTube page. Yes, hit that bell so you'll be part of the family to get the video anytime we post it. So tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend. Caravan of Love is here to stay. And not forgetting, a gentle reminder, please, our bundle is not plenty. Already we are coming to help you do thank you baby, thank you B, thank you D, yes, we are coming to help you do it. So please, you mention your name, you mention the name of your baby, and then you tell us what the Lord has done for you within 1 minute. Sharp. So we move on to the next. 1 minute, because bundle na endorse. To those that will get the gift, please don't forget to remind, like, monkai na yenya gift no. Eya mo to mo ni mehwe. Say your chocolate cry beje, say your toffee cry. Enya hwe ye beje ni sa. Valentine is coming and I never get a boo. Oh, we never get boo, so please don't forget to Monkai. But then happy Valentine, whether you're watching me on a Valentine's Day or a non-Valentine's Day. So belated and advanced, and then happy Valentine's Day all together to you guys. I love you guys like bunch. The name is Lami. This is Caravan of Love, and you're watching CT Star TV.